It is. That means my laundry is ready. It's Facebook Live time, and welcome to a special weekend edition because it's a 3-day weekend. Unless you are watching a replay of this, which is going to be very possible for many of you, in which case I hope you had a good weekend. And I'm going to demonstrate today something really cool to you. I've actually been using this tool for quite some time, and now I'm going to actually demonstrate to you how it works, especially because they have some new and improved updates. Now, right now, I'm talking to you on my iPhone, but check out what I have in my hand. This is my iPad. This is a production tool called Switcher Studio, and you'll see in the link how you can go and check it out. And what Switcher Studio does is lets you take multiple iOS devices. In fact, I own an iPhone, this iPad Air, and this iPad mini. You see I've got it here on an Archon mount because I'm going to be using it in a moment to demonstrate just how I do all these things that I do. So what I'm going to do here, and hey Carlos, hi Mallory, hi Alex, hey Justin, how are you? Good to see you. It's actually got live comments built into it now. See down here? I can see your comments right here as they're coming on Facebook, even though I'm not in Facebook at the moment. Hi Danica, nice to see you. Who else? Larry, cool. The link gives a 404. Try it in lowercase, Mark. I'll go and edit it when I get back to my desktop, but try com.us/switcher with a lowercase s. Let me know if that works. Hey Bob, how are you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera on Switcher to this right here, because this will then look down on my iPad so I can actually demonstrate and you can see how it works. So switching to the iPad by doing this, and what I'll do is I'll do a picture-in-picture thing. See, I can just swipe to it like this right here, or I can, and so now you see my iPad that I'm working on to do this. Perspective's a little off there. There we go. Or I can go to like the multi-view section and click picture in picture, and now cue this up and then put me here in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but it's okay to put Joel in the corner. And as long as you're putting somebody in the corner, put Kevin Bacon in the corner, because he wasn't in that movie. It's okay. Isn't he awesome? This was a gift from Kim Garst after Social Media Day and Social Media Shenanigans. Kevin Bacon. Okay, he's going to go sit over here, even though he could be here, and he's going to watch. All right, this is super cool, and I really like this tool because it's the only one that lets you use your iOS devices to broadcast multiple devices to Facebook Live. Now I'm going to tap over here because I want to see what you guys are saying. See right here at the bottom? There's the live comments. I see Brigetti. I see Will. I see Alex. I see Dr. Vogelman. Does Switcher go live to all platforms at one time? Like, no, you have to pick one. You pick whichever channel. So you can go to Periscope on this if you want to. Let me show you some of the basics of the interface. Right down here at the bottom, these are the cameras right here. So this is the built-in camera on this device right here. So if I tap here and cue this up, oops, if I tap here and cue that up, okay, now this, I'm on my iPad. Here, where am I? Right there. Hi. I'm on the iPad right now, and you can see right here I've got my phone and my iPad mini. Now, my understanding is with the new updates, you can have up to 8 devices. So I'm going to reconnect down here again, tap that, go live with it. So right down here, these are the JC6 is my phone, unknown host is this device right here, the iPad mini that's looking down, and then the built-in camera is the one here. Now I can go here, and these are the outputs. So I've selected Facebook as my output, and I've given it the Live with Joel Com, our TMP, but you can actually set whatever that is my laundry. I'm packing. I'm going to Germany tomorrow. I'm doing a keynote for Deutsche Telekom AG on the 6th. So I'm doing laundry and I'm packing up so that that's ready. That's why that's happening. Okay, so where is it? There we go. So these are the output modes. Then right here we have the cool effects. So like I'm going to set these to none for the moment. So there's no effects. And if I want to queue up, this is what's live right here. And this is what I'm queuing up. So let's say I want to queue up the video of me on the iPhone right here. This is my iPhone. And you can see me pointing at it. This is not live yet, but you could see how I've got it queued up here. And then when I'm ready for it to go live, I just tap here from preview to live. And now this is the broadcast that you're seeing out there. Now, if I want to go back to the view from the iPad mini, I just tap here on camera 3, and now it's queued up, ready to go. Now, we can do some cool things here, like I can tap cross dissolve, and watch the power of the production suite here. Look what happens when it's on the live. Look at that. Cool cross dissolve. And then I can cue that back up, and let's try the wipe. Like that. Then we've got the cube and everybody twist like that, kind of like that. Now those are transitions. Then there's the multi-view, and I've not actually used all of these, so let's try it out and see what happens. I'm going to put this up there, and what happens if I tap? Okay, if I go multi-view dashboard. Oh, they're side by side. Look at that. So now I've got two cameras side by side. That's pretty rad. If I go to flap, it does that. So one is larger than the other. Slots of fun. Takes up the full picture with the side by side. And then this is my favorite, the picture in picture. Excuse me. That lets me tap the main picture first, which in this case is going to be the view down, and then put myself in the small picture. And look, here, let me do this. I can move this around when it's in preview mode. So right now, it's in the left corner, but I think I can show you. See, I can move this to anywhere I want on the screen. Oh, that's cool. So I can even put it further down in the corner, and it makes sense to put it right there where my hand is so it doesn't cover up too much. And then I go live with it, and now see it's moved it just a little bit. So we've got the multi-view, which I'm a big fan of because it lets you, especially if you're doing unboxings, it lets you show what you're unboxing and do the overhead view at the same time. Okay, let's go over to the comments now. Great question, EBR. Can one camera be in Mexico and the other in Maine? No, they need to be on the same network. Hi, Amy. It's good to see you last night. Hi, Sunday. Philip, Tyler, Kim. Yeah, I know the switcher link is messed up. Somebody try com.us/switcher without, make it lowercase. See if that works. Hi, Linda, Tyler, Carlos, Brock. Switcher is doing some updates. Oh, so let me show you a cool update that they just did. Now, so right here where it says sources, I can import pictures. For example, like this photo right here. And let's go off of picture in picture, just go to none. I can tap a photo that I've preloaded here, and then I can go live with that photo. Okay, so we can put pictures in there, and I've got several of them in here. And we've still got it on the twist. Let's go to the cube. And there we go. So you can put pictures in there. And if I wanted to, I could also be clever and do picture in picture on those so that I can put this image up and then show you, see, me in the picture. Isn't this funny? Guy ordered this drink and immediately left. Genius. Says Bueller on it. Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? That is my laundry demanding that I come tend to it. But let me show you this cool new feature. Let's go back to just this on me, and I'm going to pull that up and then show you the screen. And down here, I can now create lower thirds. So instead of my face on there, let's go with none and that, and then the lower third, and send that over. Check that out. And there's a lot of custom things you could do with the lower third. So if I want to add another one, I go here to the plus, and you can see I can add from photos. Actually, you can't see. Let me cancel this and put up the screen that will let you see. And I'm going to take the lower third off. Okay, so if I click right here next to sources, there's this plus sign. And you can see here all the things I can add. Photos, videos, I can add cameras, pre-recorded media, imported video or images, and now we've got titles and lower thirds. So I can title this, and we'll say that it is a full screen, we'll do a text overlay. And my text will be, I'm going to set this down so I can type. See that, there we go. I'll look at your comments and questions in just a minute. Joel demos switcher studio. I wonder if I can put, there we go, done. All right, now there it is right down here. So let's go back to the picture we want to use, that one, and then we tap the lower third. Oh, it actually puts it live over the existing one. There it is. There's my, so that's a title. Okay, now I can also, let's go back to the picture of the switcher, and let's turn off that. See, I just tap it to turn it on or off. See how I got that? I've got the lower third there too. I can just tap it and it cues it up. I don't know why it's not showing on it. I guess titles show directly on it. So let's add a new one, and let's go to lower thirds. See, there's some different styles that are already prefab in here. This one's kind of cool. So this is not the Junior League playoffs. This is hanging, not hanging, nobody hangs, hanging out with Joel. And then we'll do the here under the bottom, and it will be joelcom.com. That's pretty tight, right? Now I can change the title background color. I'm going to leave that white actually, but the subtitle background color, I'm going to make that a little more red, like that. See there? Uppercase title, uppercase subtitle, I can switch that on or off, and I can put apply on the preview, which is the part on the left. So I can do that and put done. Now watch what happens. There it is, and if I tap there and go live with it, lower thirds, boom. So here's the deal with Switcher. I was a customer over a year ago. I made a video on YouTube, and I've gotten to know the team at Switcher, especially at Nick Mattingly, the owner, super cool guy, doing some really cool things with this app. The practical uses for me have been with, let me switch my lower third. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can turn multiple lower thirds on or off. You know what I want to do? Wait, before I do that, I wonder if I can edit it. I have to do a new one. I'm going to do a new one here really quickly so it looks good because it's white and my shirt is white. And then I'm going to share with you some of the practical applications of this. And let's use one that's a little different. I'm going to use this one. Emma Smith is the name of the person in there. I am not Emma Smith. Oops. Fat fingers. Fat fingers and a fat head. That's me. All right, let's put that one up. Take that one off. Off. On. Oh, it's coming on there. I see. All right. Like that. And let's switch over to this camera. Wait for it. My point. Oh, it's still white. I didn't change it. Never mind. Let's just leave it like that then. I'm going to go back to this view here, and turn off that lower third and put on this one instead. So the applications for Switcher, first of all, you don't need to have a bunch of cameras, right? See, I've got, for studio, I've got a camera over there that I use for some of my shoots, but as long as you have iOS devices, you're ready to go with Switcher. Can I zoom on this? I can. Shit, cool, that's cool. There's actually, on screen, I can do zooming. So, since I have 3 devices, I like to use the multi-camera Facebook Lives. If you see me do unboxings, especially with this iPad mini on this, and you can see it's got this this gooseneck. This is a mount from Archon Mounts. And so I just put that over the box that I'm unboxing, and then I use this for my control panel right here, and then I've got my phone, which I use to speak directly to. Now that's with 3 devices. I'm actually working with Switcher now as a brand ambassador because I believe in what they're doing, and they're going to be sending me a couple more devices so we can do even more cameras. Now that's great for in-home application to show multiple angles, but what I really want you to be thinking of is live events, okay? Taking multiple cameras and either mounting them or have people holding them at different directions, and one person is managing the production of all those cameras. You don't need the big fancy cameras and crew. You can have a bunch of people or mounts that have cameras at a certain place at an event and have somebody producing direct to Facebook Live. So here's what I'm gonna do. Probably late September or early October, I'm gonna demonstrate this. I'm gonna find a local animal shelter and get their permission to come in and show the puppies, right, that need adoption, and go on Facebook Live using Switcher with the 2 hopes. One, that you guys will see the power of this, but more importantly, that somebody locally in Denver area will come and pick up a puppy while we're live. How cool would that be if somebody adopted an animal because we were using this tool to show Facebook Live from inside? All right, I'm gonna go back to this and turn off the lower third and show you what I see right here. Let's go to comments. Scroll down to the most recent ones. Here we go. Yeah, Danica, it is impressive. Can you use an external mic? So it uses the mic which device is live, but I can actually show you that right here. I believe this is the audio tab. So right now the audio is from the main switching device, which is this iPad. You can see I have auxiliary channels. It says they're recorded but not included in the final composition. So if I wanted to run a mic into the jack right here on the iPad, that's what it would pick up. Then we have some more, for those of you that really want camera control, you've got on here zoom, focus, exposure, white balance, and LED light. Now I don't know much about these, so I don't mess with these, but for those that want to be empowered to do that, those tools are right here as well. Also, what I can do is I can switch the mode a little bit. This will show me all the sources right here. Oh, this is cool too. Up here, let me pick that. See this right here? I can flip the camera without touching the camera. See, I'm controlling the camera. That's, there's my window, very exciting. And then I just tap here again to switch it back this way. So you control the angle of the camera from within the app also. Then we've got the share right here. So I can pull this up, and it's loading up my Facebook, book of faces. And I can share directly from here. Sometimes it might be useful to have your laptop open as well, which, by the way, you can control your studio also from a MacBook, but you can't use it as a camera. Okay, it needs to be an iOS device. So any iPhone, any iPad, whether it's a mini, an Air, or the Pro, the really big ones, all of those can be used. And then what you want to do is just have people able to hold the cameras to be able to do the fun part. Look, there's my new podcast. You guys seen the Bad Crypto podcast yet? Well, not seen it, heard it. It's a top 50 in iTunes business. But let's do that, and let's do that. Let's pop that over. and then we'll turn off the lower third. Okay, let's see if you guys have any more questions before I finish up this video, and I'm going to do a quick picture-in-picture here to demonstrate the power. Let's send that over. There we go. Okay, so there's the picture-in-picture action happening right there. Could I handle the controls from iMac and shoot for my iPhone and iPad? I believe that's the case, Danica. I haven't tried it yet, but I believe it can act as the production suite. So I need to get more information, but my last conversation with Nick, I believe that's what I was told. If the link isn't working for you, I messed it up. Try with a lowercase s on Switcher, because there's a special landing page they created. In fact, let me just grab my computer. I'm going to take you guys there right now. We'll go to this device, and I'm going to turn off the picture-in-picture. We'll go into my office here, and we will fix this right now. See? Okay, so we're mobile. There's the setup right there where I was sitting, and we're mobile with this device, and I'm going to come here into my office, and I'm going to do a quick check here. By the way, shout-outs to my friends at .live. In case you guys didn't know, you can get a .live domain name, a regular domain name, for 20% off at joel20.live. Okay, I need to set this down somewhere so I can manage this. I don't have something heavy to hold it in place. Stay, sit, stay. Glasses. All right, let me just check this again. Oh, there.